Happy New Year, everybody. Today, we are talking about things we want to see from the Houston area in the coming year. I am joined by a bunch of CityCast contributors and favorite guests. It is Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. I'm Lisa Gray, and this is CityCast Houston.
Hey everybody, it's Aunt Trishelle, CityCast Houston contributor, and my New Year's resolution for the city of Houston is, well, it's not for the city of Houston, it's for anyone who's interested in moving to Houston. Don't do it. All right? It's a lot of us here. We got a whole lot of traffic. I don't want an Uber. I don't want a carpool. I want to get on the freeway and go. But I can't do that if you keep moving here, okay? Just visit us and then go back to where you came.
That was CityCast cultural contributor Aunt Rochelle Dorsey. And y'all know Aunt Rochelle. She has more thought, many of which other guests agree on about culture and arts.
See, my predictions for the city of Houston for 2023 that we will have even more love for the city than we had ever before. And not just love for the city, the urban communities, the urban art, the urban feel that makes us trill here in Houston. I love it. Be easy. Happy New Year.
This is Donnie Houston, DJ, producer, journalist, and I am a proud CityCast Houston contributor. My 2023 resolution is to see the city of Houston get back on the mainstream as far as how we were like in 2005. I like to see our hip-hop scene and R&B scene and music scene in general have a huge resurgence on the mainstream. I know we have a lot of artists doing their thing, Megan Thee Stallion and a few others doing their things separately. I'd like to see the city as a whole get back on the main stage. So yeah, that's my 2023 resolution.
My name is Shiam. I'm a writer living in Houston, and I'm a CityCast contributor. I don't know how many people know, but apparently there's only like 7 lesbian bars in the entire United States, and like one of them is in Houston, and that's Pearl Bar. But my friends and I, who are like not white queers, I want to see more like African nights, Latin nights, Middle Eastern nights. I'm like, oh my God, I hope Houston CityCast isn't listening to this and being like, Sham, you're getting too personal. This has to be like for the city of Houston. So what I'm trying to say is I want one of the resolutions, I would love to see Pearl have like themed nights that like aren't aimed at a target audience of like white people listening to top 40 music.
Hi, this is Raul Ramos. I'm associate professor in the Department of History at the University of Houston. In terms of my New Year's resolutions, my own personal resolution for 2023 is to attend more live music. There's nothing that replicates or replaces the feeling, the community, the vibe of enjoying music with neighbors, with other fans, and watching bands play and explore new ways of interpreting songs. It's great. And I really missed that over the pandemic. And I'm looking forward to more live music in the coming year.
I'm Adan Medrano. I'm a chef and food writer. And my resolution for Houston is to eat better tamales because there's plenty of them. We just have to go get them. And my prediction for Houston is that we will get even more recognition for the food from West Africa that we have in the city.
Next up, we hear from Chris Kander, who was a guest on our show about Westview.
Hey, everybody, this is Chris Kander, nearly native Houstonian and author of 4 novels, the most recent of which is A Gracious Neighbor. My New Year's resolution for Houston is for the mayor's office to simplify the process of applying for street events and for residents all around the city to get out and organize block parties so that they can get to know their neighbors better and strengthen our wonderful Houston community. Happy New Year.
Hey, this is Scott Solomon, CityCast contributor and professor of ecology and evolutionary biology at Rice University. My New Year's resolution for Houston is to appreciate the little things. I'm talking about all the teeny tiny critters we share this amazing city with. Stop for just a moment and watch a beautiful Gulf fritillary butterfly flutter through the air. Get down low on the ground to see what that little worker ant is carrying and where she's going. And take a moment in the evening to listen to the rhythmic chirping of a katydid. We're surrounded by so many amazing creatures that we so often overlook.
Lots of our callers have thoughts about how to make the city more livable next year.
My name's Carrie Blakinger, and I'm a reporter. And I hope that this year Houston makes a New Year's resolution to actually pick up the recycling on the day that it is supposed to be picked up. I'm not concerned about it being like an hour or two late. I just mean like it would be nice to not skip entire weeks and 2 weeks at a time and have the shit sitting out on the curb forever. So yeah, Happy New Year's with that.
This is Robert Searcy, and my New Year's resolution for the city of Houston would be for it to actually put into place the protections, enforce the protections in the historic districts like Glenbrook Valley. People come in and just destroy stuff. Flippers come in and do crazy stuff, and the city doesn't do anything about it. And I really hope that that changes. And while I'm at it, since I am in real estate, I'm going to have some real estate ones, and I hope that when it comes to these flippers too, that they stop as a New Year's resolution, stripping all the character and personality out of vintage houses and replacing it with gray, gray, gray. Please, no more gray. There are other colors to paint the outside of the house but black and white. And can we please drive a stake through the heart of the trend of these sliding barn doors on the bathroom? Can we just make that a resolution for 2023? That would make me so happy. Thank you.
This one is from Shiam Gallion again.
Well, I have a wish list. I don't know if this is like a resolution, but I would love to see like physics and astrophysics programs for kids like across Houston and the Houston metro area as like a NASA City of Houston partnership.
Hi, Lisa. This is Alejandro Chaul. My resolution for Houston 2023 is to create more awareness and resources for mental health, particularly in the Latino population, but in all populations, of course, the diversity that we are. But I do feel that there is a lack, particularly in the Latino population, so hopefully we can pay more attention to them and us. Happy New Year, and maybe all be better.
This is Jeff Kaplan. I am an entrepreneur, and I'm working on creating what we hope will be Houston's most walkable inner city neighborhood outside of downtown. And my hope in 2023 is that more entrepreneurs from surprising backgrounds that don't normally get representation in our commercial landscape get opportunities. I want to see more people in Houston invest in their own neighborhoods and their own community. And when people are willing to invest in their own neighborhood and in their community, the power of those dollars is so much greater. We have such a diverse city, and there's so many people in our city that are left out of that entrepreneurial landscape.
In 2023, it's obvious that our area has a lot of work on its hands. And a bunch of our callers think that work starts with politics. I asked Raul Ramos, the historian, for a prediction for the coming year.
As far as predictions for the coming year go, that's a little tougher. Historians don't look forward so much. Our specialty is looking back. But if I do need to look forward, I look forward with hope. And my hope is that so much of the fear-mongering and xenophobia around immigration, around the border, around refugees would decrease. It's really been corrosive to our politics and to our community and to our senses of a nation. And I would hope that we'll see less of that. I don't see many signs of that so far, but that's my New Year's hope for Houston and for our community. Happy New Year, everyone.
Hi, it's Joe Cutrufo, Executive Director of Bike Houston. And my New Year's resolution for Houston is to show all the people running for mayor that we want a transportation system. No, that we need a transportation system that provides Houstonians real options, because a city built for only one mode, the most expensive, the most harmful mode of transportation, is so last year.
This is Michael Hardy. I'm a staff writer at Texas Monthly Magazine. And my resolution for Houston is that we're having a election for a new mayor this year. And I want us to resolve to conduct a election without any problems with voting machines or insufficient ballot papers or late returns or missing returns. I just want us to have an easy, no-fuss election. Happy New Year, everyone.
And last up, we've got CityCast political contributor Evan Mintz.
My resolution for Houston is to have a 2023 mayoral and city council election that is based in policy. I want to hear the different candidates talking about their visions for our city going forward and how they're actually going to execute on them. Too often these elections are based just on personalities or who knows whom or who's going to, help out whomever. But our city needs something bigger than that. We need something that's really going to cast a path forward to say this is what Houston is going to be like to be a successful place to live in an age of flooding, in an age of energy transition, in an age where immigration patterns are different. The things that have saved our butt over the past several decades aren't there anymore, or they're slowly fading away. And if we want to be successful in the future, we have to start preparing now so they don't become a 21st century Rust Belt city.
All right, everybody. It's a big order, but we've got all year to get on it. That's it for our show today. Please, would y'all make a resolution to tell the people who need to know about CityCast Houston to listen to us? We'd really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. Talk with you then.